following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, home for the great games. Our 1967 Major League Baseball replay brings us to July 22nd, 1967, where we have the Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals in our Saturday game of the week. We'll be bringing you all the Major League Baseball action from Busch Stadium here in just a moment. But as you can see, St. Louis Cardinals in a tight race for first place in the National League. They're only a game and a half behind the Philadelphia Phillies heading into today's action. The Atlanta Braves, meanwhile, 37-52, find themselves in 9th place. They're next to last in the National League. It's been a very long season for the Braves. And over in the American League, we have a very interesting league race going on for the pennant. Detroit currently leads Boston by a half game. The Chicago White Sox are just 3.5 games back from the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be talking more about the American League teams here in a little bit. But first, we're going to go ahead and take you to the starting lineups for the Atlanta Braves. Today's batting order, starting us off, will be first baseman Tito Francona. He'll be followed by center fielder Jones. Batting third will be right fielder Henry Aaron. Batting fourth will be the catcher Joe Torre. Batting fifth will be the third baseman Cleet Boyer. Batting sixth, left fielder Rico Cardi. Batting seventh, the second baseman De La Hoz. Batting eighth, shortstop Martinez. And on the mound today will be Johnson. We'll be talking more about him and his pitching statistics here in a little bit. So we'll go ahead and take you out to the ballpark, and we get ready for all the pregame action as we get started with our game of the week today between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals from July 22nd, 1967. So glad you could join us today. As you can see, large crowd here at Busch Stadium. Atlanta will be taking on St. Louis. It's Ken Johnson on the mound for Atlanta. 17 starts. He's 6-7 with an ERA of 3.75. This is his first start against the Cardinals. He'll be opposed by Dick Hughes for St. Louis. Hughes has made 14 starts already on the year. He has a 6-6 record with an ERA of 2.18. This is his second start against Atlanta. He is 0-1 versus the Braves, with a 3.38 ERA against Atlanta. It's a very warm day here in St. Louis, 99 degrees, slight wind, 10 miles per hour coming in from center field. Again, emphasis on a very hot day here in St. Louis as we get ready to play ball. Tito Francona will lead things off here for us. Batting .231, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs on the season so far. Let's set that St. Louis outfield for you. Brock, Tolan, and Maris will be the outfielders. First base is Orlando Cepeda. Second base, Javier. Shortstop, Dale Maxwell. Shannon will be at third base. Tim McCarver will be catching. And again, Dick Hughes will be on the mound for the Cardinals. So Tito Francona digs in the batter's box. The pitch is a high fly ball to center field. Tolan is under it waiting for him, puts it away. 1 away. Next up to bat for Atlanta is Mac Jones. Mac Jones is hitting .249, 10 home runs, 41 RBIs. No score, 1 out. Just joining us. We're just underway here from Busch Stadium. Game of the week. Hughes delivers. There's a grounder toward right field. Jones is going to try to dig for 2, and he gets a stand-up double. Maris does not get the throw in on time, so Mac Jones gets himself a double. For Jones, that will be first hit and his first at bat. And up next to bat is Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron had a great game last night. The Braves stunned the Cardinals on Friday night, 11-2. Aaron went 3 for 5, had 2 runs, 6 RBIs. 2 of those were doubles, and 1 home run. He leads the National League in home runs, by the way, with 24, and is also tied for the lead in RBIs in the National League. He has 68. He's tied with Dick Allen from Philadelphia. Aaron, one of the lone bright spots here for the Braves so far this year. Jones on second, 1 out. Pitch to Aaron. Brock makes the catch over in left field. Jones will stay at second, 2 away. Joe Torre, the catcher now, hitting .340, 13 home runs, 41 RBIs. 2 outs. Jones on second. Torre in at bat. Pop up toward third base. It would be the shortstop Maxwell who chases for it and makes the catch. So we did have 1 hit but no runs, no errors. We go down to the bottom of the bottom of the first inning, and the St. Louis Cardinals will get to be at bat. Let's first of all set the outfield lineup for you for the Atlanta Braves. In the outfield, you have Cardi, Jones, and Aaron. Tito Francona will be at first base. De La Hoz will be at second. Martinez is the shortstop. Tory Moyer is at third. Joe Torre will be behind the plate catching. Ken Johnson will be on the mound pitching for the Braves. Let's take a look at the batting order for the St. Louis Cardinals. Again, they're just a game and a half out of first place behind the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies in action today against Cincinnati. So our batting order, Lou Brock will be leading off. Field, Tolan from center field will be batting second. Roger Maris batting third. Orlando Cepeda in the cleanup role from first base. Catcher Tim McCarver will be batting fifth. Mike Shannon will be batting sixth, plays third base. Javier batting seventh. Maxwell, shortstop, batting eighth. Hughes will be batting ninth. For the second place St. Louis Cardinals. Brock hitting .276 so far this year, 13 home runs, 42 RBIs. More importantly, he leads the National League in stolen bases. He has 35 so far this year. Brock digs into the batter's box. Johnson delivers a high pop fly to right field. Aaron gloves it, 1 away. Bobby Tolan is up to bat now. .229 hitter so far this year, 12 RBIs, no home runs. Roller toward first base. Francona is going to toss it over to Johnson, who's covering. We have 2 away. And now Roger Moyer steps up to the plate, hitting .243, 3 home runs, 29 RBIs on the season. This one's a pop fly towards center field. Jones is not going to have any issues with that one. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Cardinals. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've completed 1 inning. No score here between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Again, as we mentioned last night, Friday night, the Braves stunned the Cardinals by a score of 11-2. Early on, though, like it was going to be the Cards' evening, they tipped the lead on Maris's run. Maris hit a single, scoring Brock from third base. The Cardinals starting pitcher last night, Nelson Riles, had a no-hitter going through 5 innings, but then beginning in the top of the 6th, the Braves' bats came alive. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we proceed through the game. We're now at the top of the 2nd inning. Tory Moyer, third baseman, will lead off. He'll be followed by Carty and De La Hoz, the second baseman. Moyer hitting .241, 16 home runs, 40 RBIs so far this season. This one's a roller toward Hughes. He has no problem loving it, throwing it back over to Cepeda. We have 1 away. Rico Carty, left fielder, hitting .265, 10 home runs, 36 RBIs. He awaits the pitch from Hughes. And Hughes walks Carty. So Carty is on at first. We have 1 out, top of the 2nd inning. And Mike De La Hoz, second baseman, is up. He's hitting .253, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs this season. Carty on at first. hit toward right field. Maris makes the catch. Cardi will hold it first. We have 2 away. And Dennis Menke, the shortstop, now take his place. And he is playing shortstop instead of Dale Maxwell. My apologies. Menke is playing at shortstop instead of Martinez. I'm sorry. Correction. Menke instead of Martinez at shortstop for the Braves. A little last minute lineup change there. Menke hitting .206, 6 home runs, 29 RBIs. Takes the pitch. This one's a pop-up towards center field. Tolan, no issues there, makes the catch. And after 1.5, no runs, no hits, no errors, still no score between Atlanta and St. Louis here on the Saturday game of the week. As I was talking about last night, interesting game. Braves coming back in that one after trailing 1-0. Started in the top of the 6th inning. They scored 3 runs, taking the lead. Jones hitting a double, which scored Bob Uecker. We'll talk more about Bob Uecker a little bit. He scored from third. Aaron hit a double, which also scored Phil Negro and Mac Jones. Then the top of the 7th, Bob Uecker playing for Tory, who got a night off, hits a 2-out solo home run, which made it 4-1 Braves. And then finally, top of the 8th, Aaron hits a 3-run home run off of the reliever Jackson, which then made it 7-1. It would continue for the Braves last night as they get a rare win. They struggle on the road. The Braves are 14-30 on the road this season. And what's interesting to know about the Cardinals is Orlando Cepeda makes his way in the batter's box. Is Cardinals are not that very good at home. They're only 23-22. Better record on the road. Ultimate Road Warriors 31-16 on the road so far through late July. So Cardinals up to bat. You see Cepeda, McCarver, and Shannon in this inning. And Cepeda is the first strikeout victim of Ken Johnson today. Tim McCarver, the catcher, 317 hitter this year, 36 RBIs. This one's a wobbler toward the shortstop, Menke. He fields it, throws it over to first, 2 away. Mike Shannon, third baseman, is up to bat, 221 hitter this year. This one's a floater, in for a hit in front of Cardi. So both the Cardinals and the Braves have at least a hit. Julian Javier, the second baseman, is now up to bat. A 293 hitter, 13 home runs, 48 RBIs. Shannon on at first, 2 outs, bottom of the 2nd, no score. This one rolls toward first base. Francona's just going to take it in himself. And we had 1 hit there, no runs, no errors. We've completed 2 innings. No score between the Braves and the Cardinals as we head to the 3rd inning. And as I mentioned at the top of the broadcast about Detroit and Chicago, we will be featuring the Tigers and the White Sox in our game of the week next week, July 29th, 1967. Our 67 MLB replay will feature the American League leading Detroit Tigers and the surging Chicago White Sox. Will be coming to you live from Comiskey Park on that date. July 29th, 1967 will be the next stop on our Saturday game of the week. Also, all you football fans out there, we've got a Monday night football game coming up for you. This one takes place in early October. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. We're going to have the New York Generals taking on the Toronto Hitmen. Toronto has a share of the Metropolitan Division going into this game for week 5. So that'll be our next football broadcast. Watching football in addition to baseball, definitely check that out. We'll have that loaded up and ready for you on YouTube as well. Appreciate your comments as well. In our comment section, would love to hear what you think about the games, what you'd like to see. Feel free to make those comments as well. Pitcher Ken Johnson for the Braves will lead off, and then we'll see the top of the order again. Francona and Jones following him. Through 2 innings, Hughes has allowed 1 hit, he's walked 1, and has not struck out anybody. Ken Johnson, though, will be Hughes' first strikeout victim. Caught him with an off-speed pitch on the outside corner, 1 away. Go back to the top of the Braves order. Francona in his first at bat flew out to right center to start the game. This one's a hit towards Shannon. Shannon struggles with it, and Francona easily gets to first base. So the official scoring rule there is an error, fielding error on Shannon. So Francona safely on at first. Mac Jones, the center fielder, he grounded a double between first and second in his first at bat. 1 away, Francona on at first. Pop fly toward right field. Maris is under it. Francona decides to stay at first. We have 2 away. And Hank Aaron comes to the plate. He lined out to left field in his first at bat. 2 away, Francona at first. No score. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Hughes delivers. Aaron hits this one foul. And someone's got a souvenir over there in the left field stands. Count is 1 and 2 on Hank. Foul tip. Harper tries to go after it, but he can't. Still 1-2 count on Aaron. Very warm day here at Busch Stadium. 99 degrees at start, but it has got it warmer. On-field temperature, they're telling me now, is about 101 degrees. So very warm, late July afternoon here in St. Louis. Aaron pops this one towards Brock. Brock going toward the warning track, finally makes the catch. 3 away. We are through 2.5 innings, still no score as we move toward the bottom of the 3rd inning. Dale Maxwell will step into the batter's box now for the Cardinals. A .212 hitter so far this year, no home runs, 13 RBIs. Johnson through his first 2 innings, he's allowed 1 hit, and he's had 1 strikeout so far. Has not walked anybody. Fly ball toward left field. Hardy makes the catch, and we have 1 away. Pitcher Dick Hughes will take his first at bat versus Johnson. Johnson's thrown about 20 pitches so far. Good, even defensive matchup here between these 2 pitchers. This one's a wobbler toward the shortstop. Minky throws it over to Francona at first, 2 away. We go back to the top of the Cardinal order. Lou Brock, he flew out to shallow right field in his first at bat. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd, no score. This one's a roller toward the left field. Hardy throws it back in, but Brock is safe at first. 2 away. Brock has a single for the Cardinals' 2nd hit of the afternoon. Bobby Tolan up to bat now. Tolan grounded out to first in his first at bat. Tolan hits it toward Javier. Javier just tosses it back to De La Hoz. De La Hoz tosses over to Minky covering second. And that'll be the end of the 3rd inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. So we're through 3 innings and no score between the Braves and the Cardinals. Joe Torre will start things off here for the Braves in the top of the 4th. It'll be Tory Moyer and Rico Cardi batting for the Braves. Tory popped out to short his first time up. Very warm day here in St. Louis. This one popped up over to Maxwell. He makes the catch. Tory Moyer comes up to the plate. He grounded out to the pitcher in his first inning. No score, 1 out. Top of the fourth. This one's a pop-up toward right field. Maris makes the catch near the warning track, and we have 2 away. Rico Cardi makes his way to the batter's box. He was walked in his first trip at bat. This one's a pop-up toward right field. Maris, running sideways along the track, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down, as the Cardinals bring it back into the dugout. We're through 3.5 innings. No score between the Braves and the Cardinals. So in the bottom half of the fourth inning, we'll see Roger Maris, Orlando Cepeda, and Tim McCarver at bat. It has been a very much a defensive game so far. A pitcher's duel, if you will. Combined 3 hits between the 2 clubs so far. Roger Maris flew out to right center in his first at bat this afternoon. A very warm one here in St. Louis. Official temperature now has crept up to 102 degrees. So hitting the players who are running on the field, and there's also the fans who are sitting there, a lot of them too. Official count for you here near the 7th inning. This one's popped up toward center field. Jones comes under it, makes the catch, 1 out. Orlando Cepeda, he struck out. It's Ken Johnson's first and only strikeout victim so far today. First baseman awaits the pitch. This one's a grounder toward right field, and Cepeda will have a single. So the 3rd St. Louis hit on the afternoon, given up by Johnson, and Cepeda is aboard. Tim McCarver now steps up to the plate. He grounded out to short. Cepeda could be a threat to steal here. He is leaning off the bag a little bit. Francona watching him carefully. There goes Cepeda. The throw from Tory is not in time. Not in time at second, and Cepeda gets what is only his 3rd stolen base so far this season. So the 0-1 count to McCarver. Cepeda at second. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, no score. McCarver hits it toward De La Hoz. De La Hoz throws it toward Francona for the 2nd out. Cepeda has now moved to 3rd. So the Cardinals have a man in scoring position for Mike Shannon as he approaches the plate. Shannon hit a single toward left field in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 2 outs. Cardinals with probably the best chance to score in the ball game so far today. Shannon hits it towards Johnson. Johnson tosses it over to Francona. That's 3 outs. So they leave a man on, allow 1 hit, but still no runs. We're through 4 innings. We're scoreless between Atlanta and St. Louis. We approach the bottom of the order for the Braves. De La Hoz, Menke, and the pitcher Johnson will be taking swings at bat here. Hughes has thrown 61 pitches so far. He's allowed 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, and 1 strike. Mike De La Hoz is stepping up to the plate. He flew out toward right field in his first at bat. He hits it toward the pitcher. Hughes tosses it back over to Cepeda, 1 away. Dennis Menke flew to right center. And for some reason I had Martinez starting for him. I guess there was a scratch in Menke. So again, my apologies earlier for misidentified the player. So Menke's now, he flew out to right center his first time up. 1 out, no score. Hits this one toward right field. Maris makes the catch on the track. 2 gone. And the pitcher, Ken Johnson, steps up to the plate. Johnson struck out in the top of the 3rd. This one's a line drive toward Shannon. Shannon again is having problems with the ball, and that'll be his 2nd error of the afternoon. Johnson is on safely at first, and we go back to the top of the order. Tito Francona, 0 for 2 so far today. He grounded out. He grounded to third, but was safe on an error in the 3rd inning. We have 2 outs, top of the 5th, no score. The pitcher Johnson on at first for Tito Francona. This one's a roller toward second base, but Javier unable to make the play. Maris has to come in and get it. Johnson, meanwhile, makes it to third base. Francona is on at first. So the Braves look to be in scoring position. And with 2 outs, Hughes has a jam to try to work out of here. Mac Jones is presented with a very good opportunity to get an RBI here. For 2 today. He flew out to deep right his last time. This one going toward right field. This one is out of here. Home run. A 3-run home run for Mac the Knife. That's his 11th on the year, and the Braves take a 3-0 lead. My oh my, the fireworks from the Braves from last night continue into Saturday. Mac the Knife, Mac Jones, gets his 11th home run of the 67 season. So we had pretty much a scoreless defensive pitcher's duel heading into the top of the 5th inning. And of course, that was all spoiled here by the Braves. So Hughes has given up 3 runs. Still has 2 outs as Hank Aaron comes to the plate now. Aaron is 0 for 2, flew out toward left field his last time up. This one is a direct shot toward Shannon. Shannon's able to glove it this time, and that's 3 away. So the Braves get 3 runs on 2 hits and 1 error, and after 4.5, it is the Braves that lead the Cardinals 3-0. So now we go to the bottom half of the order for the Cardinals. Javier, Maxwell, and Hughes will be batting. Johnson threw 4 innings, has allowed 3 hits, no runs, no walks, and has struck out 1. Julian Javier will lead things off for the Cardinals here. He grounded out to first during his first at-bat. And Johnson with the strikeout. Javier was caught swinging there. 1 away. Dale Maxwell, 0 for 1, flew out to shallow left in the 3rd inning. Pops this one up toward right field. Hank Aaron comes underneath it and puts it away for the out. 2 are gone now. And Dick Hughes, the pitcher who struggled a bit there in the last inning for the Cardinals, will try to use his bat to kind of help out the cause here. Hughes strikes out. So Johnson fans him 1, 2, 3. No hits, no runs, no errors. We are through 5 innings. The Braves surprisingly lead 3-0 over the St. Louis Cardinals. We go to the middle of the order now for the Braves. It'll be Tory, Moyer, and Cardi. Hughes is coming back out there again. We'll see how long of a leash he does have. There was a little bit of activity in the Cardinals bullpen. Wooded Chicken Willis are warming up, so we'll see which one of those 2 might get the call from manager Red Schoendienst. Tory's 0 for 2. He's popped out and lined out to short both times. And this one is a direct hit toward Shannon. Shannon makes the catch. 1 down. Moyer, the second baseman. 0 for 2. He flew out toward right field the second time up. This one's down the line. Shannon makes the catch, throws it over first to Cepeda, 2 away. Long throw there by Shannon, trying to make up for those 2 errors that he's made so far in this game. Rico Cardi up to bat. His last time up was in the 4th inning. He flew out to right center. And this one's going toward right field. Harris makes the catch to retire the side. We're through 5 1/2. Braves 3. Cardinals nothing. Again, just a reminder about some of our future broadcasts here on the Replay Sports Channel. Next, MLB 1967 replay game, Detroit Tigers, Chicago White Sox, will be July 29th, 1967. This is a battle for the lead of the American League. Heading into the day, the Tigers only led the Red Sox by a half a game. They lead Chicago White Sox by 3 games. So that will be definitely an exciting game to watch. And for football, Monday Night Football, our next broadcast will be the Generals versus the Hitmen. It's a little bit of Canadian Thanksgiving. So I hope you enjoy some north of the border Thanksgiving action there. Johnson comes out again to start the bottom of the 6th inning. He'll be facing Lou Brock. Brock hit a single his last time up in the 3rd inning. This one's a high pop ball toward left field. Hardy is waiting and puts it away. 1 out. Bobby Tolan, 0 for 2 today. Grounded to first, then grounded to second. And this one's a roller toward Moyer. But Moyer is able to throw him out. Gets it to Francona in time. 2 away. Bats for the Cardinals have been mostly quiet today. Johnson has only allowed 3 hits. Roger Maris, 0 for 2 today. This one was a shot toward the Minky at shortstop. He's able to throw it back to Francona. A 1-2-3 inning again for Ken Johnson and the Braves. They'll head to the top of the 7th inning, leading 3-0. Hughes is back out again. He'll be facing Mike De La Hoz. 3rd at bat, he's 0 for 2. It's a high pop fly going, and it's out of here. It goes past left field, and Brock can just stand there and watch it. It's the 6th home run of the season for De La Hoz, and out comes Red Schoendienst. Hughes is going to give him the ball and head toward the showers. That's going to be it for Dick Hughes today. 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs. And on to replace him, it looks like it's going to be Hal Wodashek will come in to relieve Hughes. Wodashek saw some action in last night's game. There's still some more activity going on in the St. Louis bullpen, so we'll probably see some other pitchers coming in as well. Braves lead at 4-0 now, top of the 7th inning. Wodashek has finished his warm-up. Dennis Menke will be his first at-bat. Menke 0 for 2 today. This one's a single heading toward right field. Maris is having a hard time grabbing the ball. Menke's going to go for second and makes it. And this will bring up the batter, Ken Johnson. Johnson 0 for 2 batting, but he's had a great day pitching so far. And Wodashek strikes out Johnson, 1 away. We go back to the top of the Braves order. Tito Francona, he's 1 for 3. His last time up, he hit a single over second. Menke on at second. One out. Francona at bat. This one goes between first and second. Menke is getting the signal to head home. And Francona has a single. It's the 6th Brave hit today. Mac Jones, 2 for 3 today. He's had 3 RBIs. Mac the Knife, very good leading candidate here for game MVP. Of course, we'll find out here in a little while who will receive today's honors. Oh, and there's a pass ball. The ball gets by McCarver. Francona is able to gain access to second base. Count is 3-1 on Jones, 1 out. Francona at second. Braves are in control, 5-0 here, top of the second. Grounder between first and second. Francona will score. Jones has a stand-up double. I think that might be it for Woodishik. Very quick inning here. He will be pulled, and it looks like Ron Willis will be coming in for the Cardinals. Ron Willis will come in now, try to stem some of this. Already 3 runs this inning for the Braves. They lead 6-0. 1 out. Jones on at second. Hank Aaron to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. This one's a grounder toward Shannon. Shannon once again having issues trying to grab the ball. That'll be another error on Shannon. That's his 3rd of the afternoon. Jones moves to 3rd. Aaron on safely at first. 1 out. And Joe Torre heads to the plate. Torre 0 for 3 today. Hits it toward second base. Jones gets the signal to head home. Cardinals try to turn 2. And they got it done. So the run does not count, but they did score 3 in the top of the 7th. We move to the bottom. We're at the 7th inning stretch. We move to the bottom. Cardinals find themselves in a hole here. They're down 6-0. It'll be Cepeda, McCarver, and Shannon coming to bat here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Just learned the attendance today is 22,763. By the way, last night there were over 30,000 people here in attendance at Busch Stadium, and that pushed the Cardinals to over 1 million attendees for this season. That official number is 1,023,624. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the most in the majors. So congratulations to the Cardinals organization. All the fans that have come out to the game, especially on a day like today, the temperature in triple digits. They are here supporting their team, even though they are trailing 6-0 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Orlando Cepeda, 1 for 2 on the day. Hit a single his last time up, back before. Johnson on the mound. This one's hit toward left field. Hardy back to the wall, gets under it and makes the catch. Things just aren't going the Cardinals' way today. Tim McCarver, 0 for 2, the catcher. 1 away. McCarver hits this one between 3rd and 2nd for a base hit. Only the 4th hit of the day for the Cardinals. 4th hit of the day that Johnson's allowed. Mike Shannon, who has had his struggles in the field. 3 fielding errors today. 1 of 2 in the batting category. Carver on at first, 1 out. And Shannon will be involved. So Carver moves over to second. Tory, having a word with the umpire, was not very happy with that series of calls there. They've had their words, and Tory's putting his face mask back on and getting into position now. It's not very happy with them. Julian Javier coming up to the plate. He's got 2 men on base. Cardinals looking to start something here late in the game. This one's hit toward Moyer. Moyer makes the catch. Carver and Shannon hold at second and first base, respectively. Maxville, the shortstop, will be next. If he gets through, you have to imagine the manager will probably put in a pinch hitter for Willis in this situation. Down 6 runs. So definitely probably the introduction of a pinch hitter if Maxville can get on base and avoid the out. 2 away. Carver at second, Shannon at first. Maxville 0 for 2 today. This one's hit towards second base and drops in front of Jones. Meanwhile, Carver will score for second. First run for the Cardinals. Shannon moves over to third. So Maxville gets his first hit of the day. It's also an RBI. As the Cardinals are on the board, they trail 6-1. And as we expected, there will be a pitch hitter coming in for Willis. And it looks to be Dave Ricketts. Dave Ricketts will be entering. 189 to the pitch. Fans are trying to get on the team here. Triple 5 runs. 2 outs, 2 men on. Ricketts at bat. This one's hit towards second baseman. De La Hoz fields it. And that ends the rally. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. St. Louis finally gets on the scoreboard. They trail 6-1 as we head to the top of the 8th inning. And there will be a pitching change for the Cardinals. Willis will make way for Joe Horner. Horner pitched a little bit in last night's game. So they're hoping to get through a few batters with him. Tory Moyer now coming to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. This one's heading toward left field. Brock to the wall. Makes the grab. 1 away. Rico Cardi. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to right field his last time. This one's heading to right field again. Maris makes the catch. 2 away. De La Hoz, the second baseman, 1 for 3. His last at bat, memorable one, solo homer down left field line. In the 7th inning, which put Atlanta up 4-0 over St. Louis. They now lead 6-1 here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs. Horner getting ready to deliver. This one's hit toward right field. Maris toward the wall. Is it going out again? No. Maris makes the catch. De La Hoz thought he had his second home run of the day. So nothing across the top of the 8th through 7.5 innings. Kid Johnson's coming out again. He will be facing the top of the Cardinals order. Brock, Tolan, and Maris. New Brock 1 of 3 today. Cardinals trail by 5. Was walked. The second walk of the day issued by Johnson. Tomorrow, these two teams will be playing in a doubleheader. Game number 1, it'll be Master for the Braves taking on Carlton for the Cardinals. And in the second game, Kelly will be facing Jester. No outs. Brock on at first. He was just walked. Tolan 0 for 3 today. Big save. This one's heading for left field. McCarty makes the catch. The manager sends Brock to second. And Brock is safe at second. Is able to move the run. Roger Mayer steps up the court. He's 0 for 3 today. Cardinals trying to get something going here at the bottom of the 8th Neris is out. 2 away. Brock on at second. Lando Cepeda is the next in batter. He's 1 of 3 on today. Johnson is thrown 85 pitches. This one's hit towards second base. It's a grounder. Jones has to come in for it. Brock scores. Cepeda is on at first. The score is now 6-2 Braves. Tim McCarver, 1 of 3 today, facing 2 outs and 1 man on. This one's hit towards second base. Again, Jones is going to have to run in from center field. Cepeda given the all clear to bring it home. And he's out. Cepeda was tagged out by Tory. And that ends the inning for the Cardinals. Cepeda thought for sure he was going to be safe, but Tory with a great tag there. The score is 6-2. We head to the top of the 9th inning. And we're going to have another pitching change for the Cardinals. Lamab will be coming in now, replacing Joe Horner. I have a feeling we're going to see relief or a pinch hitter for Ken Johnson, who will be batting after Minke. Minke 1 for 3 today. This one's hit towards center field. Toland makes the catch. So the Cardinals here will need to get 3 outs, not have any more runs scored by the Braves. They get to the bottom of the 9th inning and try to get something. Johnson, as expected, will be replaced by a pinch hitter. And it looks like Marty Martinez, the shortstop, will be coming in and pitch hitting for Johnson. Martinez, 241 hitter so far this year. This one's hit toward Toland. Toland, no problems there. Loves it. 2 away. Back to the top of the order again. Tito Francona, 2 for 4 today. Hit a single his last time up in the 7th inning. This allowed Minke to score and put Atlanta up 5-0. This one's hit towards second base. Javier having a difficult time grabbing the ball. This allows Francona to reach first base safely. That is the 4th error for the Cardinals today. Mac Jones having a great afternoon. 3 for 4. Facing 2 outs. Top of the 9th inning. This one's hit toward right field. Neris, no problems, makes the out. So we're through 8.5. Atlanta, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. St. Louis, 2 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors. St. Louis comes to bat. They trail by 5, trying to come back. Atlanta will have a new pitcher coming in, and thinking it might be Hernandez. Yes, Ramon Hernandez will come in and try to get 3 outs and hold on for the win for the Braves. The Braves are in 9th place. They're next to last, just above the New York Mets. St. Louis Cardinals, they're in 2nd, so this is definitely would be an upset. Mike Shannon, 3rd baseman, 1 of 2 for today. He walked his last at bat. Trying to get something started here at the bottom of the 9th. This one's hit toward left field. Hardy takes the line drive. 1 away. And I think we're going to get a pinch hitter for Julian Javier. And it looks like it's going to be Alex Johnson. Alex Johnson's going to come baseman. Johnson is a 158 hitter this year. Hernandez looks in for the signal. This one's a roller toward De La Hoz. De La Hoz just tossed over to Francona, 2 away. So it comes down to the last out. Dale Maxwell, who's been hit 1 of 3 today. His RBI single scored McCarver in the 7th inning and gave the Cardinals their first run. Can he get something started here? 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Cardinals trail by 4. This one's a hit towards second base, and Maxwell hits a single. So the Cardinals get a little bit more time. There will be a pinch hitter for Lamab. And that's going to be Phil Gagliano. Phil Gagliano This one's hit towards center field. Jones makes the catch. Braves win. Braves win 6-2 over the Cardinals. Your winning pitcher for today, Ken Johnson. He improves to 7-7 on the season. Hughes, his record, he'll be the losing pitcher in today's contest. He falls to 6-7. Ken Johnson will be the game's MVP. We'll take a quick look at his statistics from today. Pitched 8 innings, 7 hits allowed, 2 runs allowed, had 3 strikeouts. And again, honorable mention goes to Mac Jones, the center fielder. 3 of 5, 1 run, 4 RBIs, 2 doubles, and a home run. And so that brings us to a conclusion from Busch Stadium here, a very warm and humid Busch Stadium. The Atlanta Braves win 6-2 over the St. Louis Cardinals. Again, a reminder, our next baseball broadcast a week from today, Detroit Tigers, who are leading by a half game over Boston in the American League. They will be traveling to Comiskey Park to take on the Chicago White Sox, who only trail by 3 games. So that'll be our next baseball game. And Monday Night Football, which will be our next broadcast. New York Generals paying a visit to the Toronto Hitmen in a Metropolitan Division battle, so make sure to check that out as well. Again, appreciate your comments on our games here on the Replay Sports channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. You've been watching this feature presentation of the Replay Sports channel, the home for the great games. Good night.